Beneath the waves, somewhere between memory and myth, lies a city that has haunted the human imagination for over 2,000 years. A city said to have flourished in ancient times, advanced, powerful, and beautiful beyond comparison, only to vanish in a single cataclysmic night. The story of Atlantis has echoed across cultures, inspiring generations of explorers, dreamers, and skeptics. But was it ever real? And if so, where did it go? In 2025, a new wave of archaeological research is beginning to shake the foundations of what we thought we knew. Recent discoveries in satellite imaging, underwater scanning, and ancient texts are revealing unexpected alignments, structures, and clues that may bring us closer than ever to solving one of history's greatest mysteries. This is Legacy Unearthed, where myth meets evidence, and the secrets of the past rise again from the depths of time. Chapter 1. Plato's Warning. Our first account of Atlantis doesn't come from folklore, it comes from philosophy. Around 360 BCE, the Greek philosopher Plato described Atlantis in his dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. He spoke of a powerful island nation located beyond the Pillars of Heracles, the modern Strait of Gibraltar. Atlantis, he said, was larger than Libya and Asia combined, filled with advanced architecture, vast armies, and technological marvels. It was a utopia, until greed and pride led to its destruction by earthquake and flood in a single day. For centuries, many believed Plato invented Atlantis as an allegory, a moral tale of human excess. But others have always wondered, could there have been a real place behind the story? Chapter 2. Searching the Seafloor. For decades, explorers have scoured the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, even the Caribbean, searching for ruins that match Plato's description. And while many claims have turned out to be exaggeration or coincidence, 2025 has brought a new surge of findings grounded in technology and science. Researchers using satellite imaging and bathymetric sonar have mapped curious formations off the coasts of Spain, Morocco, and the Azores. Submerged rings, symmetrical walls, and pathways resembling man-made harbors. One project, led by a team at the University of Cadiz, recently uncovered geometric structures beneath the mudflats of Doñana National Park, not far from where ancient Tartessos once thrived. Could these be remnants of an Atlantean city buried by tsunami and time? Others point to underwater formations near the Azores Plateau, located precisely in the mid-Atlantic, as possible matches to Plato's measurements and location cues. The debate rages on, but for the first time, data, rather than legend, is leading the way. Chapter 3. Traces in ancient texts. Beyond Plato, new interpretations of ancient Egyptian, Minoan, and Phoenician records are offering intriguing parallels. Some scholars argue that Plato's story may have been based on oral histories passed down from Egypt, referring to a forgotten seafaring civilization wiped out in antiquity. Others note striking similarities between Atlantis and the Minoan civilization, a Bronze Age culture based on the island of Crete, which also met a dramatic end following the eruption of the Thera volcano around 1600 BCE. The Minoans had advanced plumbing, multi-story buildings, and sea-based trade, just like Plato described. The destruction of Thera caused tsunamis across the Aegean and may have inspired stories of a mighty city swallowed by the sea. While not a perfect match, the echoes are too strong to ignore. Chapter 4. A story reborn in 2025. What makes the search for Atlantis so enduring is not just the quest for proof, but what the story represents. Atlantis embodies a lost golden age, a reminder that civilizations, no matter how advanced, are vulnerable to nature, hubris, and time. The story asks us to look inward. Are we repeating the same mistakes? In 2025, that question has become more urgent. Rising sea levels, seismic activity, and climate displacement are modern mirrors of the myth. The past is not just history, it's a warning. That's why, for many researchers and seekers, Atlantis is not just a city to find, it's a message to hear. Chapter 5. Myth, memory, or both? Will Atlantis ever be proven to exist? Perhaps not in the exact way Plato described, but the growing evidence suggests something did happen. Whether it was a real city swallowed by the sea or the collective memory of multiple disasters woven into myth over time. And maybe that's the power of Atlantis. It bridges the gap between imagination and archaeology, between cautionary tale and hidden truth. In a time when ancient knowledge is being re-evaluated through the lens of science, the Lost City feels closer than ever, not just as a place, but as an idea, a reflection of what was and what still could be. Conclusion. Across the ocean floor, in ancient scrolls, and within the ruins of forgotten empires, Atlantis continues to whisper. Whether it was myth, memory, or both, its story has endured for over 2 millennia, not because of certainty, but because of wonder. And as long as we keep asking questions, digging deeper, and daring to imagine, Atlantis will never be truly lost. This has been another chapter uncovered in the saga of the past. Join us again on Legacy Unearthed, where the greatest legends live on.